All right, what a beautiful afternoon across southwest Florida. A little bit on the windy side, but still pretty nice. Look at that brown pelican taking advantage of the wind there, flying by the camera. This is our Storm Smart Sky Cam from the Pink Shell over at Fort Myers Beach. Sunset is upon us, and we've got some clouds rolling in from the west, and way out in the Gulf there, there's some big thunderstorms that we're going to have to contend with here later on tonight. Here's Storm Shield for Doppler. It is quiet for the time being. In about 6 to 8 hours, this is not going to be the case, as we're going to be tracking a line of thunderstorms moving through the area. Speaking of that line of storms, it is now entering portions of the Big Bend region and into the eastern parts of the Panhandle. And you can see the strong storms now leaving Leon County and Tallahassee and heading down Interstate 10 towards Lake City. It's going to be heading over towards Jacksonville here in the next few hours, and areas down towards Gainesville and Ocala and even farther south. And the storms are building even farther south down to the Gulf, and it's those southern storms are the ones that are going to be moving into southwest Florida here later on tonight. Temperatures have been very warm this afternoon. We tied a record high in Naples at 86 and just shy of it in Fort Myers at 85. And those winds have been gusting. We've had gusts up to 55 miles an hour in Port Charlotte this afternoon. Still seeing gusts over 40, and that's going to be the case here again through tonight. Wind gusts will continue over 40 miles per hour through tonight, as the pressure gradient, or the difference in pressure between the storm system moving in and high pressure off to the east, is really creating these winds due to that large difference in pressure. And you can see that's going to continue through tonight as the storms approach our area. You can see the storm's likely going to move into the area after midnight and continue through early tomorrow morning. Here's the current satellite. It has been a nasty day all across the southeast, from Alabama into Georgia and the Carolinas, particularly around Charlotte, where they've had flooding and also tornadoes doing damage there. These are now moving into South Carolina and parts of eastern North Carolina. But the storms, again, developing even farther south. You can see how these blobs here, these are the satellite basically picking up on the tops of these storms, which extend about 40 to 50,000 feet. They're extending all the way down into the Gulf, and that's still about 270, 280 miles offshore. And as a result of that, with an eastward movement at about 20 to 30 miles an hour, I still think it's going to take about 6 to 8 hours for these storms to get into southwest Florida. Now, areas north of the Caloosahatchee River will see the storms earlier, maybe closer to midnight, but the farther south you get, Lee County down into parts of Collier County, we're looking at storms moving to the area 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning. The highest threat is going to be in the yellow area, and even then it's only a level 2 risk, but that still means, though, we could have some wind gusts here. With all the wind energy in the upper atmosphere, the storms will have no problem tapping into that. Farther south, we have a marginal risk, which is a lower end threat. Storms should be losing some of their identity, though, as they move into the region. So I do think that these storms will weaken some as they approach our area. But there's still going to be that threat for lightning, gusty winds, and a small threat for some brief spin-up tornadoes here later on tonight after midnight. Here's the latest computer model forecast through 11 o'clock. Could see some showers entering into Sarasota County, but it looks like the squall line will be moving through the region between 1 and 3 o'clock in the morning from northwest to southeast, and then exiting the area by the time we head towards tomorrow morning. A few lingering showers in the morning. Otherwise, skies will be mostly cloudy. It'll turn breezy and much cooler behind the front. This is what we call the significant tornado parameter. Anything above 3 is a significant tornado threat. Notice that the highest we get is a 1. So I'm not expecting anything as far as tornadoes here overnight tonight. Nothing significant, but some of those storms will produce some gusty winds, and we'll need to keep an eye on that. Forecast tonight, breezy and warm. Storms late tonight, 65 by tomorrow morning. Only 68 for a high tomorrow after seeing near record high temperatures today. Winds northwest 15 to 25. Here's your Ingman Marine forecast. Small craft advisory. The morning seas 6 to 10 feet. And inland waters will be choppy throughout the day. Here's your 7-day forecast. You can see those storm chances coming to an end tomorrow morning. Looks like for the weekend, looking fine. Skies partly cloudy. Looks like temperatures will be rebounding to around 80 here by Sunday, and then low to mid 80s returning to the area here by the time we head towards next week. Meteorologist Eric Stone has been out just outside of Sanibel here through